We finally have something good to talk about in August. The series against the Orioles pretty much went the way that it should have. The Red Sox swept the Orioles, and none of the games were close. On Friday, it was 8-1. Kyle Schwarber made his Red Sox debut, walked twice. On Saturday, it was 16-2. Chris Sale made his 2021 debut, his long-awaited return, and pitched really well. And then yesterday, it was 6-2. So none of the games were close. The Red Sox just handled business, and it was really encouraging to see. Because I know it's the Orioles, like you're supposed to blow out the Orioles. They're terrible. But the Red Sox have not been just taking care of business this month. They haven't been taking advantage of opportunities consistently. And the Orioles gave them a lot of opportunities. Especially, the Orioles pitching is a disaster. I had a laugh on Saturday. Dennis Eckersley was just going in on the Orioles pitching. And they deserved it. There were times when they just couldn't find the strike zone. Times when, consistently, they just left balls right over the middle of the plate. Just this breaking balls, just breaking right over the middle, and the Red Sox just crushed it every time. It was good to see the Red Sox actually take advantage of the opportunities that the other team gave them. Hopefully that gives them the confidence to carry that performance into the rest of the season. And it's good to have Chris Sale back. It's good to have Kyle Schwarber finally in the lineup. He hit 2 doubles yesterday. So there's a lot to be encouraged about from this Orioles series. Here's something I want to talk about. I want to talk about what the Red Sox are going to do at first base, because they just picked up, this just happened, they just picked up Travis Shaw from the Brewers. They claimed him off waivers. He's played first base a lot. He was playing third base for the Brewers, but we don't need him at third base. We need first base, or we thought we needed first base. I've got some stats here I just want to read off, because I'm surprised. So we picked up Kyle Schwarber, and the expectation was he would play first base, right? Because that was the big hole on offense. We weren't getting any production from first base. We've had Bobby Dahlbeck struggle there most of the season. We've had Franchi Cordero play there, and he's not been good. Marwin Gonzalez has played there a bit. He's not been good. Danny Santana had played there. He wasn't good. Just not getting production from first base this whole season. And so trading for Kyle Schwarber, the expectation was he would play first base. And now picking up Travis Shaw from waivers, the expectation is he will play first base. Over the last 7 games, Bobby Dahlbeck has hit .450, on base percentage of .542. He has 3 home runs and 12 RBIs over the past week. Bobby Dahlbeck has picked it up. He's been really, really good over the past week. And I know that's a small sample size to talk about, but this is the best stretch of baseball Bobby Dahlbeck has played all season. Which, if he can continue that, then it'll make Kyle Schwarber and Travis Shaw a little bit redundant. Because you look at Kyle Schwarber, it's like, where does he play normally? Well, he plays in the outfield. Well, we don't need an outfielder. Our outfield has been really good. Hunter Renfroe has been really good lately. Alex Verdugo has been really good all season long. Kike Hernandez plays there. He's been really good. Jarren Duran plays there, and he's been solid. I mean, he hasn't been the most consistent. Jarren Duran is still adjusting to major league pitching. I know that. But do you want to sacrifice his defensive ability and his speed? Not really. I mean, you want a guy like that in the lineup. So where do you play Kyle Schwarber? Do you play him at DH? Well, JD Martinez has been hot lately, and JD Martinez has had a really good year at DH. Do you play JD Martinez in the outfield? Well, JD Martinez is a defensive liability. So do you stick with the plan and play Kyle Schwarber at first base? Well, Bobby Dahlbeck has had one of the best stretches of baseball that he's had in his career. So, do you want to, I guess, punish Bobby Dahlbeck while he's been playing well? It creates an interesting situation for Kyle Schwarber. But I guess we'll see how Cora wants to manage that, how he wants to put together the lineup. It's better to have a lot of options than to have no options, you know? You go from, gee, who can play first base, to who do we want at first base, if that makes sense. So, I guess it's a good problem to have, but it makes me kind of think. And, you know, there is a question there. Not so much a concern right now, but a question. But yeah, Orioles series, huge success. Exactly what you wanted. I said before, we have to sweep the Orioles, and it happened. So, taking care of business. I like to see that. Got Chris Sale back. Love that. Kyle Schwarber's finally in the lineup, and he's, you know, like I said, it's the Orioles. Their pitching is terrible. So the real test of Kyle Schwarber will come in the next series, which is against the Yankees, who have significantly better pitching than the Orioles. So we'll see how good Kyle Schwarber is really. Not a lot to complain about. Almost nothing to complain about. Even the bullpen did well this series. Yeah. It's nice to not have anything to complain about after a series. It really is. Thank you, Baltimore. Now, what would be a real gift is if Baltimore could, you know, win a game against the Rays. That would be a real gift. Made up some ground on the Rays. The Rays lost 2 out of 3 to the Twins. So the division race is not over. Still a lot of work to do. Got to get back in it. Got to beat some good teams. But after the Yankees, let me check the schedule, make sure I'm not getting any of this wrong. But after the Yankees, we've got the Rangers, the Twins, Cleveland, and then Tampa Bay. So you expect, I mean, the Rangers, Twins, and Indians / Guardians / whatever you want to say for Cleveland, they're not good. So I really hope we can win those series. You kind of expect to. First things first, got 3 games against the Yankees. Got a day-night doubleheader tomorrow, day off today. Doubleheader against the Yankees tomorrow. and then another game with them on Wednesday. So, got to handle business against the Yankees first. We've kind of had the Yankees number this year, but these Yankees are not those Yankees. These Yankees have been playing really well lately. They just won the series against the White Sox. They're looking like, the Yankees lately. So it would be really encouraging if we could win that series against the Yankees, first and foremost. It just feels good right now. Let's keep the positive momentum rolling. And, yeah, go Red Sox.